Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Ayana. If you are new, we are back today with another hair video. Sort of. It's a little bit different from my channel. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to popular hair trends, hairstyles, and relaxed hair behaviors. So I'm going to be watching on my iPad, but you guys, I should have it either split screen or in one of these corners to see. Okay, so this first clip is basically hairstyles that are trending right now. You see the very intricate details, the rubber band, crisscross, zigzag styles that they're doing now. Stitch braiding, very small braids. Now I'm gonna say that the stylist here really slayed these braids. Like, she understood the assignment, she executed, she delivered. To me, these braids look amazing. However, a lot of people reach out to me and they say, okay, well, protective styles don't work for me. Protective styles really don't help me to retain length. My hair breaks. This is why. This is a hairstyle. It's not so much a protective style. The rubber bands are really high manipulation, high tension. The same thing with the small braids that's high tension on the scalp, the stitch braiding, braiding the hair in that heart-shaped pattern. Again, these are all high manipulation, high tension on the scalp, and this is gonna lead to either hair thinning or hair breakage during the install. These are not what I would consider protective styles. These are not what I would use if I am on a hair growth journey to try to grow hair. They look good if you want to look nice and you have a cute little do and you don't care about the results of your hair when you take them out. This is the way to go. But if you are on a growth journey, you want to see gains, take a look at this next clip. This is what you should do. You see how she has the same heart detail, but instead of braiding the hair in that pattern, she just parts it. This is really good. She also has knotless braids, which is the least amount of tension that you can do with a braided style. And then she also has jumbo braid. The thicker and bigger your braids are, the less tension there is going to be on it when braiding, and so the less likelihood that you suffer hair loss or traction alopecia during the install. So really, jumbo braids, knotless braids, you know, without the high manipulation, is the way to go for protective styles. In the next clip, we're gonna see someone doing a takedown technique. Now this person, I believe, is natural, but what they're doing and what the stylist is doing is absolutely A++. She's taking her time, she's teasing out that buildup, she's gently detangling. She's really being meticulous with this woman's hair. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. The only thing that I would recommend if you are taking down your protective style, what she did is she washed and I guess conditioned this woman's hair first, and now she's going into detangle, and I would recommend removing that buildup and detangling the hair before you wash. Okay, so now the next clip that you're going to see is a weave install, like a sew-in. And I wanted to show this one first because this style, to me, I think she did a really good job with as far as not too much tension. She recognized, if you look at these braids, you see that stylist has added hair to her actual braids. This is because if you have very thin hair, one of the things that your stylist can do is add hair to your braids so that it gives the hair weft something to hold on to. So it's less tension on your thin or fragile hair, and it's less likely that you will lose hair in the process. So this is one of the techniques. Another thing that some stylists use is like a hair net. So this stylist took that into consideration, and she really, did a good job with executing that. She doesn't seem to be putting too much tension. So to me, I would give her somewhere around a B as far as hair care. Now the next stylist I want to show you, to me, she did an A+ job here. She's braiding, and she's braiding very loosely. Like, you can see there's hardly any tension during that braiding. Very simple braiding techniques. And then she uses a cap and then she glues onto that. There's no sewing. So this is like super low tension. Obviously you can't keep this in for as long as you would a traditional sew-in, but I think this is a good alternative. As far as hair care, you can see the hair is under that cap. It's braided, it's protected. She isn't using any tension on the scalp. This is real good. The only negative is obviously there's leave out. Whenever there's leave out, you have to use heat in order to blend the textures. But again, minimal. I think this stylist did a really good job. And then this last little clip, this is what not to do. As you can see, this woman is snatching this lady's edges. There's no way at the end of the day she's not gonna have hair loss on her edges or on her head. Her scalp looks like it's in pain. It's hard to even look at this. And this is what so many stylists do. There's no reason. They should have left the edges out. Look how fine that braid is also. So much tension on this thin little piece of hair to try to braid it so tight. This is absolutely wrong. If you see your stylist that you're about to get in their chair doing this, you really want to get up and get out of there. This is bad. This is bad. I'm pretty sure that if she hasn't had hair loss when she takes down her protective style this time, she continues to go to this lady, the next time she definitely will. Now in the next clip, you'll see this person is using a flat iron to make a curl, and I simply put that in there because I think this is the better way if you are going to curl your hair to do a curl. It's because you're distributing the heat along the entire length of hair. It's not your hair, especially your ends, being held on a hot barrel for certain seconds to lock in a curl. This is much better, especially these new flat irons are made in such a way where they distribute the heat evenly so it's not burning or frying one particular area of your hair. I think this is the better way to curl if you're gonna curl. So I just wanted to include that in here. The next image of flat ironing is just completely wrong. One, they're using the old stove flat irons. Really with these stove, these oven, you can't really know for sure how hot this flat iron is. But also if you look at this person's hair, we're assuming that she's relaxed, she has color in her hair, but if you look at the top of her hair, you see little broken flyaway pieces. This person already has damage. Then we're doing this is high heat on top of relaxer, on top of color. This is enough. If she continues this, she's gonna be starting a hair care journey all over again from scratch. We also don't see her apply any type of heat protectant. So, you know, to me, this is not necessarily good hair care. I definitely would not allow this in my hair. Okay, and the last clip, we see a woman doing a relaxer. So it starts off, I guess, okay, where she seems to be applying the relaxer to the new growth, but then it sort of takes a turn. One, if we look at her scalp, I don't really see that her scalp or around her ears or anywhere has kind of been based, which I feel like most of us know that this is like the first step. This is essential. It doesn't appear to me, and you guys let me know what you think. I don't see that that's been done. But then also she's using a comb to smooth. This is one of the worst things that you can do. This weakens the hair, ultimately leading to breakage. If this doesn't happen with your first time doing it, then it definitely will happen with your next. It's coming. The damage is coming. This is not something that most stylists still do. I don't see this hardly anymore at all at the salon. They're usually smoothing with their hands, and that's the best way if you want to avoid breakage. So if you or your stylist is still smoothing with a comb, please research it, look into it, and correct it if that's what's going on. So guys, that is it. That is the video. Hopefully you like it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, comment below any questions, your opinion, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.